Okay, let's get started. I think I should have the window of the thing I've been working on. Clip Studio Paint window. Somewhere or other. Hey, there we go. I've got a bit of a cough come from nowhere, but should be alright. Just give me a sec. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say what. Oh yeah. So this is what I've got so far. This is kind of the sketches, I guess. I need to remember what layer I put everything on. Ghost. Oh, I know what you're referring to. Ugh, no, it's cut content. It's not real. So yes, I drew this a while ago, and then I decided I wanted to stream it instead. So this is basically 6 of my favorite non-legendary Pokemon. Give me a sec, I need to find a tissue. Okay, can you hear the music? You should be able to now. It's just Mystery Dungeon music. So, the idea of this is just like a kind of, I guess, splash screen or whatever. It has different, it's meant to be kind of a garage type thing. So you've got a few items on the floor. And these are going to be boxes. Weaver's sat on one of the boxes because I don't know, I thought that would be cool. So if you can think of anything else that can be added to the floor that would be in a dusty old garage, then we can add more stuff. I was thinking of having maybe like graffiti on the back or something. Like it could say super kill. The odd cracks. Yeah, I can add cracks and stuff in. I did the floor like that just so it would be easier to see how everything goes. And Typhlosion is meant to be kind of in the shadows. He's going to be quite dark, and then his eyes are going to be lit up. He's got kind of the ghostly hands. So, yeah, who do you think we should draw first? I'll let you choose. I will let you choose. Gliscor. Gliscor, I'll tell you what, this thing was really difficult. Let me get my refs up. Where are we? Ref, there we go. Yeah, I have a few of the... I was trying to like just draw it kind of similar to this, but it's really weird, like the head's kind of circular but a bit more like a semicircle. And the ears are actually connected to the... I mean, yeah, I just picked my favourites, so... Lucario, I was going to give him a Mega Band, but I haven't done that yet. I was going to give him a Mega Stone Band. Need this to be 180, there we go. But I haven't done his arms yet. Gliscor's meant to be hanging from the ceiling. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I don't think it needs a third form. One, its stats are already really good. And two, it's broken. It's broken already. Like, even in Gen 9, it's still really insane in singles. Record time lapse, there we go. So the main thing that's getting me is like the eyes, but I guess they are quite round. Oh, that's the thumbnail version. So I guess it's alright. I did want it to be looking up a bit, but I might have it like, well, looking down, because it's meant to be kind of looking down. Let's just do it as is. Yeah, got Mystery Dungeon music going, I mean, I've been listening to the soundtrack, so I just continued from where I was, really. There we go. I thought it would be a good idea, like, if I was a trainer actually in Pokemon, like, this would be my team. I could have put legendaries on, but one, they're quite big, so I couldn't really fit them in, and two, like, I wanted it to be like an actual team. But if I did add a legendary, it would be Koraidon. I'd have 6 Machamps. I've done the lines. I might choose to make the lines thinner. So I don't want the lines to be too thick. If it's from here, yeah, I'll make them a bit thinner. Basically, I want it so you can see the black, but not like it doesn't stand out. So let's make it a bit thinner. Let's see how this looks. Problem is the pen like looks a bit. I mean, this pen kind of encourages like thicker into thinner. There you go, kind of like that. I'm not sure. I'll do it like that. It doesn't look that bad. It's kind of pencil scratchy, I guess. I'm not really sure. I think it looks fine. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cough today. It's literally just started. I don't know where it came from. I wanted to see if I can make the head a bit more, because right now it's kind of meeting up there, but I do want to make it like actually fit with the ears. Because I think that's what's looking a bit awkward. I don't want the ears to be too wide, so I might narrow the ears down. Like that. And then I can do it like that. Make sure it's straight. There we go. I should kind of be able to do it like this. Just move it down a bit. I think that looks alright. There's something like here, it's a little bit off, and I don't know what is off about it. It's kind of a side here. I want it to be centered here. If I can straighten this out a bit. That does look better. And I can kind of around a bit. There we go. Kind of want to have that look the same, so guess I'll copy it over. I'm a cheater. What's this track called? A Fun Exploration. What role does Gliscor have in comp? It's a do everything for you Pokemon. It's it has Poison Heal, which means that it heals HP passively and can't get ground down by poison. And it restores more than leftovers, and it has a really good defensive typing, being only weak to ice and water. It has access to really strong moves like Earthquake. It can buff its attack with Swords Dance. It can restore more health using Roost. It can use Toxic itself to poison stuff. And it avoids spikes because it's a flying type. So it's a good switch in general. And spikes are kind of seeing more play than Stealth Rock, I think, currently. What else? I don't really know. I think it can terrestrialize quite well, but I don't think that people really do that anymore. Oh, and knockoff too, of course. It uses knockoff. Oh, and it can set up spikes itself? Oh my goodness. And you can do Terra Ghost if you set up spikes to avoid Rapid Spin. And you can do Terra Water, which makes it resist the two things it's weak to. So, yeah, it's in Gen 9, it's currently one of the premier Pokemon in OU. Which is crazy because it's been around for 5 generations and power creep is a thing that affects Pokemon like this a lot of the time. So we have Tooth. Other Tooth. We'll make it a bit smaller. So yeah, Gliscor's pretty busted. You like that? I do want the teeth to be a bit bigger, I think. How's that looking? That actually looks much better upside down than it does from way up, which is obviously what I want because it is upside down. That's kind of crazy. Do I want... Let's see. Oh. I think that does look alright. I'm not... I'm going crazy. I'll turn it around. Yeah, it looks alright, I think. So then what it has is kind of a collar thing. The collar comes up to about here. Feels like the head's kind of... Because I do want the eyes looking down, and it feels like the eyes are looking sideways slightly. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but... Feels like if I rotated it like that, it might look a bit. Nah, that looks alright. I think I'm just overthinking things. You see much of the leaks? I've tried to avoid a lot of them. I saw the kind of folklore ones with Typhlosion and the other ones. The Gen 3 beta designs were cool. The one that I liked the most was, let me see if I can grab it. This one. Oh, it's upside down. The Lucario. I love they actually drew like the underneath of the fur, like what it looks like. Because the way it works is like you've got the muscular legs here, and then you've got the fur on top. I think it looks pretty cool. Can we talk about how depressing this side story is in Explorers of Sky as well? This is the Igglybuff, the Prodigy one. It's so sad. With the Defend Globe. And the track's literally called Defend Globe. Not that track, the next one. Yeah, this one's called Defend Globe. I'm wondering if it could kind of stick out a bit more. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do much editing, but to be fair, with this one, Gliscor, I was a bit unsure when I actually drew it, whether I liked it or not. So coming back and actually doing the line work for it, there's going to be a few changes. And let's just copy. I did like the Zigzagoon one. Everyone was the Zigzagoon beta sprite or whatever. Some of them looked whack, like the Gallade one with the fingers and the Garchomp one. Okay, almost there. I just want this to be rounded out a bit more. Mm. That was good, I think. Just make sure the lines are the same thickness all the way around. Okay. So then he has like kind of sticky outy bits. Here, around here. They kind of line up with the teeth, so they kind of line up about here, I want to say. Be a bit wider. Finish it around here. Go. Diagram of all the beta sprites. I did not see that. Damn, Gliscor has like these lines all over him. How's that looking so far? I think it should be like a bit more narrowed like that. Yeah, I didn't see that. I did see one funny thing was in the X and Y files, someone had like Lady Gaga in the official files, like as a placeholder song. It was so in the beta files for X and Y, there's Lady Gaga. It doesn't mean that much other than just one of the devs who was working on sound liked Lady Gaga. It was probably like testing how the music plays and stuff. Yeah, it was Born This Way. I'm gonna just keep it lined up to how I was here. The main thing is on the official art, like, I think it's just the mouth is slightly wider, or the head is slightly wider. The mouth is definitely a bit like, the mouth is a bit lower, but not that low. I want this tooth to be the same as the other tooth. It's like Defend Globe set of songs is like really long for what actually happens. It's like 9 minutes worth. Playing Sekiro. Oh, nice. Sekiro. I've never played. It's like Dark Souls, right? Which I've played a little bit of, but you didn't get the achievement. Maybe you have to beat it in like a certain amount of time or something. This bottom bit is I'm not really a fan of. It was made by the same people. Oh, from Software. Kind of lines up here. Metaphor, I've not even heard of that, so no, I haven't. I'm not playing Metaphor. It's another Atlas game. I still haven't finished Persona 3, so so definitely not. No, I've never heard of that. Oh, that looks so much better. I just moved that down and it instantly like made it look way better. As long as this lines up properly, then that should be good. His face is quite symmetrical, so I don't mind just copying one side and putting it on the other side. Because it's very similar already, as you can see. We do a bit of cheating. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen this before. It's like a bit more olden times. It does look very much like an SMT game. Like fantasy, yeah, more fantasy than Persona is. It does look cool, but as you say, I do not really have the time for a big RPG. When I'm not even finished Persona 3 yet. I only get a certain amount of time off, and even if I take like a week off, there is other stuff I would rather be doing. Like if I had a few months off of work or something, then maybe I would, but free time is a commodity. It's not as if I don't have free time, but when I am spending my free time, normally I want to be doing something somewhat productive, like drawing, which is both fun and productive. And if I'm gaming, then I'm usually playing other games. Only have enough time in a day, a certain amount of time in a day. I'm pretty good. I think it's a bit bigger. Kind of goes down to about halfway. Do the legs. I think that looks fine. He has like a bit on that bit. I think I'll just do that later. I think this is a bit long. If I bring it down, that should look a lot better. Yeah. I'm gonna do the legs. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do the arms. One thing, I think I want to make the arms slightly skinnier. Not skinnier, shorter. Kinda. Yeah, I guess I can edit the actual thing. It's nothing to do with it clipping into Garchomp's head, it's just looks a bit long. There we go. I guess that's alright. Music stopped. There we go. Kind of funny, I have two characters that have very similar, like, kind of pincer hands. Oh yeah, did he has like kinda what's your connection to each one? I just like their designs. I think that's why I have 4 of them from Gen 4 because Gen 4 is my favourite generation and I like the designs from them the most. Lucario is my favourite of all time. And it's like a combination of one of those two as my second favourite. And then these two are my homies as well. They're just my favourites. So if I shorten this, and it's like if I had a team in the real Pokemon world, this would probably be something I would try and get. Move it along a bit, maybe. Where's my music buffering? What's that to do with that? And I can't tell if it's still streaming or not. I think it's still streaming. It just says there's an error on OBS. But that's just about smooth streaming. But I don't seem to be dropping that many frames. I guess the Wi-Fi is just a bit slow. Okay, that's fine. I think this one looks alright. I don't want that to look the same as that, so I guess a bit more round. Looking after me, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I just had to help my mum. And I got some rice out of the deal. Go. Beat the final boss and got the achievement. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I cooked dinner earlier, but my mum was out, so I just helped her there. We can continue, and I can eat rice at the same time. This music's so good. I love that it's like a remix of the Future theme, but a bit more upbeat because it's a bit more live. A bit more rounded, yeah. My leg's kind of straight. The feet. This bonus story is so good. I think it's like as good as the base game's conclusion, like final bit. And Grove Island Dusk Noir get a lot of character development, even though I thought they were already good characters. Feet are kind of... He's got like these two spiky bits on his feet. Yeah, it's a bit more like that. Never played Beyond. I have played Super Mystery Dungeon. I have not played Gates to Infinity. Super is like the most complete gameplay wise, and the story is good, but it takes a while to get going. It's not like Explorers where it's good straight away. It's like the first few chapters, I don't know how many, like kind of bad or not amazing, and then it suddenly just becomes astoundingly good. It's kind of crazy actually. Because you're like at school, and then as soon as you leave school, the story like instantly becomes way better. How's that looking? That looks very, very cursed without the without the wings and tail. La Creatura. Let him cook. Hang on. Let's get the tail and wings. I think I'm pretty much happy with how this is, so I'll just try and get it to line up. Close enough. The music, original music for this story mode is really good as well. Especially when you get to Vast Ice Mountain, like, damn. I have a really awkward angle, there we go. How's that looking? Looks very empty there. Yeah, I have a few objects over here, like this broom and the bucket. A few other bits and bobs. I might scatter a few more items around the place just to add to it. Rice finished. There you go. Get the line done straight away. Why are they in a warehouse? It's just an aesthetic choice. I just thought, wouldn't it look cool if they were in a warehouse or garage or something, and I could have graffiti in the background. It would be like an urban style of thing. It's similar to, I guess, Legends, the new Legends game. And I decided to draw it. I just wanted to have a background that's not just like an arbitrary set of shapes, especially having multiple of the same team, and it could either be a photo shoot or just like a thing that is happening. And I wanted it to be kind of, the camera's kind of like up. They're in Spikemuth, sure, yeah, Spikemuth. Look, like, you could imagine it on like a magazine or something, like, this is the champions team, this is the photo shoot. Champions team stunned in new photo shoot. I've just been like kind of liking that aesthetic, because recently I did another image with Shadow, and it's got like red graffiti in the background that looks like blood. So I'll probably stream until about 10. That seems good. About 2 hours. Latina's Sonic. I love that with how Skylar was described as a Latina, and it's like Shadow loves Skylar now. I saw one, it was like a gif of Shadow skating in the water in the new Sonic movie, and it was just like, it was in like Spanish or something, but it was so clear to see like that it said Shadow whenever he sees a Latina. So there's a bit of like that going on. And there's a few lines on his body, so he's got a line there. He's got lines in his ears. My headcanon is that Shadow likes Latinas and men specifically. Latinas and Sonic. Is that everything I want to do with Glasgow? That's one more. Fair enough. It's kind of, yeah. How's that looking? I think that looks pretty good. Let's make sure that this actually lines up. There we go. Right, who should I do next? I guess I'll pull them back up again. Weavile. Weavile. I'm still not entirely happy with Weavile. I think I want to change the face slightly. I'm fine with the body, but the face I'm not sure about. But I don't really know what it is about the face that I don't like. Because I think the shape's fine, I think it's just the eyes. I might also just move him over the edge a little bit. I don't know, it might look better if he like rotated. Yeah. And the body like up a bit more. That actually does look better. Okay. I was just messing around but with it, but that does look better. If I have like the body a bit more straight. Have that a bit more round there. I like how you've misspelled all of the Pokemon as well. Like, it's Gliscor and Weavile. And, I think the hand can be moved. What can I say except you're welcome? What can I say except you're welcome? Maybe like shorten this down a bit. Oop. His like Weavile's like neck thing is really weird because it's like It's like this shape. But if you look at it in like this image, it's kind of... Did that paste? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. My bad. There we go. It's a bit more like that, so I don't really know how to shape it. I guess I'll do it like this a bit more. Maybe in like this. What does the in-game model look like? That's a good idea. I usually look at the anime, but the in-game models are a good idea too. Oh, I get it. It's kind of like a... There's this screenshot from Legends Arceus. That's the closest I'll get, I think. It's kind of like a circular thing. So it's kind of like a ring around his body. So I do think it looks best like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. Then we have the eyes. I think the eyes are kind of... a bit more... like this. That is an improvement. I think the face is just a bit wide. Maybe if I kind of narrow the face a bit. Give him more of a cat face. Sneasler is very strange. I mean, I don't like it as much as Weavile, but it's an interesting design at least. It's kind of weird because I thought Weavile, you know, originated from Sinnoh, but then there's this other thing that also originates from Sinnoh. I almost view them as like the masculine and feminine ones. Sneasel is Gen 2, Weavile is Gen 4. But Sneasel was originally introduced in Gen 2. It was one of those ones that actually got an evolution later on in Gen 4, which was kind of the theme, the gimmick of Gen 4. Like how Gen 6's gimmick is Mega Evolution, and Z moves for Gen 7, and etc, etc. Well, I'll leave the face as is for now. I want to line in the body. Because the feet is another thing that I was a little bit not sure about. Apparently Weaver has a grey body. I always thought it was a blue body. Because its foot is like this. So I guess it's kind of like out here. Not too far out. Oops. Oh. I just accidentally drew that line on layer 8. So I kind of want the same foot here, or the same claw. Oh. I think that looks good. I was honestly surprised with Weavile that none of the gym leaders had it. Because I guess Cyrus has a Weavile, but I would have thought the Ice-type gym leader would have a Weavile on her Ice-type team. But she does not. it to be like kind of rounded here because I want him to be kind of leaning forward. Kind of have a back curving. Maybe not that much though. But we'll see. I'll just copy this foot over to the other side. Guess I should have the knee kind of rounded out a bit more as well. Tail. I'm going to do the pokey, the Squirtle before we. This song is very good. I might just move this hand back a bit because it's kind of going over the edge of the box and I don't really want it to do that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. If I have the hand kind of like this. Right, well, let's go. You got it in 4. Do you do it just for these streams, or do you actually do it every day? Hmm. don't like the hands. I need to think about the hands a bit more. Right, yeah, let's do the Squirtle. You lost interest. Yeah, I just like to do it weekly. I do like the hurdles as well, like the Xenoblade hurdles and stuff. Now instead of not. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, good progress on the drawing. I'll probably continue to stream once a week or something like that. And then it can be a long-term project like the fighting game mains. This may take longer than the fighting game mains because there's more individual bodies, but that's cool. Gothic tackle. Oh, it's a psychic type. Let's try a Gen 3 psychic type. Can't be that. It's Soul Rock. It's 1.5, so maybe Metagross. Could be Metagross. Oh, Metagross is Steel Psychic, not Psychic Steel. Oops, my bad. 70 is quite small, isn't it? Yeah. So I guess I'll go Gen 1 next. So, oh well, Gen 1 doesn't have any dual type psychic types though, does it? It has Mewtwo and it has Alakazam line, and that's it, right? Oh, it does have Jinx. But it's not Jinx. So it's taller than 1.6 meters. That does narrow it down quite a lot if it's a Gen 1 or 2 psychic type. Exeggutor. Could be Exeggutor. Oh my god, it's not. No, it's Grass Psychic. See, I keep thinking it's Psychic first. Right, a second gen, so. Can be Lugia. Can it be Lugia? Have I done flying yet? No. Yeah! I got in 4 as well! We both got it in 4. Right, next we have Pokemon Hurdle. We tied, yeah. Samurott, Blaziken, Onyx, Lugia. Wow. See, I got it in 4 and I made mistakes, so I'll take that. Just waiting for this to load. There we go. Oh, not fully yet. There we go. That's... I want to say that's... What's his name? Spikemuth Gym theme. It's got like its own battle theme, I think. Ah, it's Team Skull, I think. It's either Team Skull or Team Yell. It might be Team Yell. Team Yell appears. I recognise that like starting bit, but because I think all of the Team Yell themes have that same starting bit. And I recognise that because Marnie's theme has the same thing. It has like that guitar riff. Oh, are you going to play? Not actually playing the song. Hello, play the song, please. Rip Xenoblade Hurdle, it's not working. Impossible Edition, I have to guess. Song of Giga Roger, yeah, that's what it is. Well, guess we're not doing that one. Oh. Looks like it's gone down. Oh, so this is the remade one, and the remade one is not working. Well, never mind. Oh, it did actually load something down. Let me see. No, that one's not working either. Okay, that's fine. I'll call it there then. Right. So we made it pretty far. I do want to mess around with this face. I might do it on off stream. Yeah, what we've got going on, I want to do Lucario wearing a Mega Band. I might put it around his leg to be quirky. Typhlosion's going to be in the dark. Sizzle's kind of just standing there. I need to do his wings still. And Garchomp is smiling, which Garchomp doesn't normally do, but I think it looks cool. So I will leave that, yeah, leave it there for now. I'll probably come back next week and continue working on the line work. Oh, the song had been taken down. Oh, I see. Well, oh well. Raybell Tableland. Oh, that's a good track, actually. If it's the one I'm thinking of. It goes like do 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 do. No, it's not that one. That's is it Ribby Flats? Is it? I can't remember. This is the night version. What's the day version? There we go. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is still a good one, but it's not the one that I thought it was. It got new. Does that mean my playlist is messed up? Because I have a bunch of Xenoblade 3 songs on my playlist, but they might have been deleted. Oh. That's just my play. I'm looking at my playlist. That's the song that starts on the playlist. Looks like it was deleted off my playlist, so I will need to get those back again. Alright. Thank you for coming along, as usual. I want to get videos going again. I'm just not really sure what to make at the moment. I have so many ideas, and I'm getting overwhelmed by choice. Because I have a lot of ideas, but they may not all be related to artwork and stuff. And so I may just end up uploading random shit. But that's cool. I also don't feel confident enough to speak and stuff. But that comes with experience, obviously. Alright. I will see you some other time. Thank you for watching.